I'm also here at Epcot, outside the GM test track presented by Chevrolet. And what a perfect place to talk performance and technology. My name is Mike Lavacot, Applications Engineer for Intel, and I'm going to show you the new and exciting products and technologies from Intel. Let's go inside and take a look. Intel has been designing processors for over 40 years and has the most advanced manufacturing capability in the world. So whether your customer is shopping for a laptop, a two-in-one, an all-in-one, or any other computing device, Intel has developed an optimized processor family for it. Hundreds of different form factors and usages, that's no easy job. Now, with all of those processor choices, we've given you a very difficult job. You have to be able to match the correct processor families to the needs of your customers. So let's take a look at the different processor families and help you figure out the benefits for each one. The top row represents the majority of our processor offerings. We offer sets of Celeron, Pentium, Core i3, i5, and i7 processors, all at different power levels. For example, we offer a set of 15-watt processors that are mostly used in thin and light laptops and two-in-ones. At the higher end, we offer a set of 84-watt processors, and these are mostly used in high-performance gaming and enthusiast desktop towers. So you might be asking, why have different processors at different power levels? This is pretty confusing. Well, it comes down to performance. To get into smaller devices with longer battery life, you have to trade off performance, and that's okay. Our goal at Intel is to give the best performance in every device for every usage. And don't forget, just about every year we come out with a new generation of processor that continues to push up the performance to power ratio. For example, if we compare a 5th generation Core i5 laptop to a 5-year-old Core i5 at the same power level, you will see about 2.5 times faster productivity performance, 8 times faster video conversion, 3.5 times faster media editing, and about 12 times better gaming performance. And all of that with hours of additional battery life. So when you see a new generation Core processor, assume higher performance and longer battery life than the prior generation. The processor generation is indicated by the first digit in the processor number. Let's take a look at the next level of processors. These desktop and mobile Celeron and Pentium processors were designed for low-power value systems. This would include smaller mobile and desktop platforms where value pricing is a top concern for the customer. As we move into the last level, these are processors for the highly mobile devices like tablets and extremely thin two-in-ones. For example, here's one of the thinnest tablets in the world. It also includes a new Intel RealSense Snapshot 3D camera, but more on that in a minute. And here's a new two-in-one with our new Core M processor. This is extremely thin, yet has the performance approaching the 5th generation Core processor family. An incredible accomplishment at 4.5 watts. Now you might have noticed some new additions to our Atom processor family. With our new generation Atom processors coming out soon, we will have different performance levels called out by X3, X5, and X7. This allows customers to buy up to better performance within the same device category. We really do offer processors for every device and every use model. Whether your customer values performance, mobility, or value, we have the processor for them. But now, let's take a look at some technologies we've been working on that are making their way out into the market. At Intel, we are always developing new platform technologies to evolve the user experience. Technologies like wireless display, voice assistant, two-in-one form factors, and the new Intel RealSense 3D camera. Here's a laptop with an Intel RealSense 3D camera. The camera allows the computer to see in 3D. This opens a new way to interact with your PC. Some top usages include new video conferencing capabilities, controlling applications by using hand gestures, scanning objects for sharing or printing, and of course gaming. There are endless possibilities for applications which makes this a really exciting time in the PC industry. Let me show you a new application called Phase Shift. Using the 3D camera capabilities, Phase Shift is able to see details on your face like it could never do before. This allows the application to mimic your expressions. Imagine Skyping with your buddy and you change your face to this guy. Are you talking to me? Ah! Ooh. Looking good. Mimicking avatars are going to become very popular very quickly. This level of interaction is only possible using 3D camera technology. And remember this tablet? It includes another Intel 3D camera called Snapshot. It allows you to take pictures in 3D, allowing for easy editing that would otherwise take hours to perform. Let me show you a picture that I took earlier today. When you look at the picture, you think, this looks great, nice and colorful. But watch this. I'm actually able to change the field of focus because it was taken with an Intel RealSense 3D camera. So as an example, maybe you want this tree to be in focus. Just by clicking on it, it now becomes the center point. Or maybe it's this flower bed over here. Or maybe it's just the background. Regardless of what you want in focus, now you have the ability to make a professional-looking photograph that you're going to be proud to share on Facebook and Twitter. We are really excited with all these new processors and technologies, and your customers will be too. This is a great time for the PC industry, so get out there and make a difference.